Oh, hello and welcome to my place. Have I got a treat for those of you who want to know how to frost a glass bottle or vase. This is fantastic, fantastic product. And just come down here, I'll just show you the stuff here. It's called PBO. It's fantastic. It's specially designed for on glass surfaces. It comes in lots and lots of colors, and there's the one that I prefer to use, which is quite a dull finish, and it looks like this. I'll show you close up later on. I really like this because this is as close to frosting as I can actually sort of like rip it off as. It's a really lovely dull colour, and it's perfect for this process. Now, if you can't get that, and I think that's called Cloud, and where's my glasses to tell you what number it is. Yeah, it's called Cloud, and it is, for goodness sake, it doesn't tell me what number it is. How cool is that? Oh, it's number 39. You can get this here in New Zealand, and I think in Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and KL are the other places in the world where Spotlights are. But if you go onto their website, they'll have it there, and it's easy. They can send it off to you. Tell them I said to. So that's the one that's called Cloud, and as I said, that will give you that effect there. This one here, which is it's got a little bit of a sheen on it. That colour there is called Voile, and it is shade number 20. It's okay, but I actually don't really like the sheen. I far prefer the sheen of this one, but I'll give you close-ups of those in due course. Right, there's several ways that you can apply this, and sometimes to have a clear vase is really lovely, but sometimes to have something frosted so that you can sort of see the stems of your flowers is the look that you're looking for. And I like that I can turn a little bottle like this into something that looks like this. Really, really nice. Now, this first thing you've got to do is to make sure that your vases are meticulously clean and free of any grease or dirt or anything like that, because the paint just won't adhere to it. I usually use just isopropyl alcohol and just rub over it and just let it dry. Right, easy process. Let's just make sure I've got the right one here. Yes, that's the Cloud or Frost. The other colour that I like is the Frost. Where is that one? Oh goodness me, what am I doing here? Right, give it a good shake too before you start. And then I'll just pour that into that wee tin like that. It's easy peasy to work with. Right, you also need a sea sponge, and I like the natural ones. The one that if you would use this to put your makeup on, you know that you're going the right way because it's really lovely as an applicator. Right, now there's two ways that you can do this as quick, easy ways of applying some patterns. You can either use the rubber bands, and of course the different size rubber bands are going to give you different sized lines, which we'll look at in due course. So either do that, or the other thing that I like to use is this floral tape. It's fantastic because it gives you a bigger, thicker line, but depending on whether you're using fine rubber bands or the small ones, that will give you the different types of lines. So once you've got to that stage, it's just a matter of dipping that into there and then just dabbing that all over the exterior surface of your vase or your bottle or glass or whatever you're doing. Now, I've done this on wine glasses, on and on mirrors, all sorts of things. And the only thing that you've got to be careful of is that you don't get any sort of like really thick, clumpy, lumpy bits. It needs to be sort of like that all over, same layering down of paint. Now, once you've done that, you let that dry for 24 hours. And here's one that I have prepared earlier. And I just go in there with my scissors. Oh, hopefully, no, I don't need my scissors. Hopefully I can just get this off and just very carefully just start to take that off. And it doesn't need to be perfect, because when they do the sandblastings, like, we're not doing sandblasting, are we? We're just covering up, putting a few little lines into here so that we can see where we're going and whatever random pattern you want. So that's with the rubber bands. This one here was using the floral tape, so you can see that the lines are a bit bigger. Now, if you find that there's bits where it's sort of like gone over the line, you can just get your nail or a sharp knife and just go around there and just sort of like get rid of all of those bits that may have run or bled. Now, you leave that, and the more coats the heavier it's going to be. For this vase here, I just used one application. So leave that, as I said, take the rubber bands off it, and then I leave it for another 24 hours. The manufacturer says that you don't need to do that, but I like to do that just to make sure, especially if it's something that I'm going to use over and over again. The next thing you do is you heat your oven to 160. That's just a normal everyday oven where you do your cooking, and then you put it into the oven for 40 minutes, and that will make it resistant to just about anything. So let me just show you some of the things that I use with something like this here. Just like they did look nice as they were, but just wanted to put like a little wee sort of flower, and you're trying to find a different look. This one here I really loved, and I just absolutely love this wee star. I'm going to show you how to make those in due course too. I'm just working out how to do them quickly. With something like this, just putting in a little bit of blossom or whatever you've got. And there was something else I was going to show you. Oh well, I can't remember where I put it, so let's not worry about it. But that's just easy ways of embellishing a vase. And it just takes, sometimes you're looking for a vase and you don't know what to use, or your glass doesn't look right. There's an alternative, and it's lovely, lovely, lovely way of covering the stems if that's what you choose to do. Hope you've enjoyed this. Easy working. See you another day.